Hi. We're going to do a Dutch pour today. I've got all my materials here that I think I'll need to do a Dutch pour. I've only done one of these before. This one I want a resin and it's going to hang up in the bathroom. So, music's kind of loud. Okay, Google. Volume 4. Much better. Alright, so we have our mixed paint. It's pretty much 2 parts Floetrol, 1 part paint and some water. It's just regular Artist Loft white. It's a little thinner, it needs to be a little thinner, so we can use our handy dandy hair dryer. It's one of the only times you'll see me using a hair dryer, by the way, so. Haha, cheap joke. So we have Artist Loft Metallic Cobalt Blue to match the colors of our bathroom. Cerulean Blue by Artist Loft. Artist Loft Turquoise. And then we have the metallics. This is Chroma Dorado Gold. And then Chroma Aged Bronze. So our bathroom's kind of a combination of these 2 colors and these 2 colors, but I needed to go a little bit lighter, so I put some contrasting blues in there. So that's what we got. So we're gonna get going. Basically, these are 2. This is called a diptych. Sounds like dipstick, but it's a fancy word for like 2 canvases that go together. It's like the right Twix and the left Twix. We have 2 20 by 10 inch canvases. You can get these at Michael's. They will cost you, in the super value pack, they'll cost you I think $11 for 6 of them. And these aren't the fancy schmancy ones that are like extra thick on the bottom. They're only probably about ½ an inch thick. So I didn't tape the back. I didn't want to go through all that rigmarole and whatnot. So let's get going. So we're going to move these to the side until we can get the white paint down. I also have my handy dandy torch and my butane. We're going to get this fired up and make sure we're full on the butane. Because the worst thing you can do is not have a torch that's all ready to go. Alright, rock and roll. I think we're ready to go. Yep. Alright, so we're ready. So we're going to start. We have the canvases, by the way, resting on these guys. These are little cheap 3-ounce plastic cups that they give you at the dentist when they tell you to rinse and spit. That's what these are. So I have the canvases resting on those on plastic because this could get a little messy. I've got my beverage here. It's water. Let's get going. We're going to spritz each of these canvases down with white, called flooding the canvas. This is the fun part. Flood the canvas. Ah, yes, there we go. The sound that all of the 12-year-old in us loves to hear. All right. Getting out a foam brush, and we're basically going to cover the canvas. Going to flood it. So hopefully we've made this thin enough to where a Dutch pour is going to happen. I think I've done a good job here of flooding it. Rather too much than too little. I think that was the that was the motto of every rocker in the 80s. Rather too much than too little. And you see what happened to Tommy Lee since then. So, okay, all right. So we are just gonna flood this bad boy. The right Twix and the left Twix, and before you know it, we'll be good to go. So this is the boring part. You can fast forward the video if you want, but make sure you get the sides. Hopefully, I am hoping that this is thin enough that we can get a good Dutch pour out of this. Dutch pours are challenging because you've got to get the consistency of the paint light enough to where when you use the hairdryer on it, it still is loose enough to carry the paint. So give it a try. I'm actually going to put a little bit more down right now, just in case. Do you think there's any left? Oh. Alright, should be some left here. Just a little bit. Every little bit helps. Didn't know I would need quite that much paint. I'll be right back. Alright, so rag. Let me break out our torch. Pop the bubbles! Pop the bubbles! Yay, pop the bubbles. Popping the bubbles is one reason why we do this. The other reason is to even out the paint a little bit. So, hopefully we will get a decent consistency out of this. Very good. Error. Okay, so next, what we're going to do is we're going to put down some of our turquoise. Sorry, not turquoise, cobalt metallic blue. So, we are going to start up. Okay. Continue here. And what we're going to do, by the way, is we are going to go back and forth between dark, light. I'm going to do a little bit darker, a bit lighter and dark. I think we're going to go do that. Yep. Next is cerulean. Cerulean's kind of a lighter blue. Turquoise is next to the party. Solid. And then we're going to do the metallics. Dorado Gold. So I don't know if this is strain of ganja or what, but Dorado Gold. last but not least, aged browns. And we'll see how this goes. Good Lord willing and the creek don't rise, this is gonna turn out okay. So what we're gonna do, since this is all the way up here, we're gonna blow down. Make sure it's on cool and it's on low. Let's get rid of that. That's not good. I don't like that. Alright, so we're gonna have to do some fixing up here. Not quite turning out how I wanted to. We'll keep trying. Keep trying. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. So we have some fixing up to do. This was not quite the best. I may redo this, and if I do it again, I would definitely make the white lighter. This is where we have to take matters into our own hands, and as they say in Spaceballs, we're going to go from suck to blow. Straw instead of that giant straw. Alright, that part's looking pretty good. I think it's just going to need a little bit of a TLC, and we'll get there. I might pass out of oxygen before that point, but I think we'll be alright. There's a spider. Get him. Shit. And get rid of this bad boy. We don't like you. Good amount of negative space in there. You do not fit into the program. Whew. I'm getting lightheaded. Alright, this one I think is almost done. That one's good. I gotta work on this one. This one's got a little too much. I do not like that. That is going. I do not like you. Let me stamped out. Yep. This is why we have pallets. Or palette knives. Okay. So I'm hoping that we can get this Alright, made for the disappearance. I need to grab some more white paint. You see like why this is a laborious process. Like you're gonna screw up. Hopefully you don't the first time. There are people that do this stuff on YouTube and man, first time they nail it. In my opinion, like Dutch pours are super tough because you have to have the consistency of the paint exactly the right way. think I'm all out officially. So I may have to scrape up some of the stuff that's dripped over the edge here and slap that on. Otherwise we're going to have like a slight bit of turquoise here, and I don't know how well that fits into our plan. We'll make it happen. We'll figure it out. We always do. Mixing up a little more white right now. I just didn't have enough the first time. Unfortunately, I think it was a little bit too thick, which is what our issue was. So I'm just mixing up some more white paint. I know this is a crazy long video, but just to show you guys, it's not easy. This stuff looks like super easy. It's not. It looks like I just squirted some paint down here on the canvas and hope for the best. And yeah, that's part of it, but there's a whole nother part to it you don't see, and those are the screw-ups. Those are the times that you mess up with this stuff and you got to figure out, okay, what do I do now? So what I might do is I might wait until this dries, because the cobalt blue metallic just kind of seems to sort of have a mind of its own. So one thing I'm going to do over here before this dries too much more, I'm going to torch it. This is going to should give me some more cells in here. Hopefully. Back to more of this. I think we're getting there. I think we're almost done. gonna fall over. Holy crap. Did not go as planned, but I think it's still looking pretty good. I think it doesn't look like too much of a hot mess. Hopefully, there's a lot of hope involved here. Hopefully, I don't like this. The thing about Dutch pours is you got to know when to stop. You got to know when to say, you know what? That's it. I'm done. I think the more I stretch some of this stuff, like this area over here, I think I could blow out this a little bit more and it'll do something kind of interesting. Yeah, I'm definitely digging it. It will definitely match the bathroom. Whether or not my wife likes it is another story, but we'll see. I do have some cells in here, not nearly as many as I had hoped. I can't stop monkeying with it. I want to blow this out over here. This is a little thick. Alright, I want to leave a lot of the gold intact. There's gold over here, there's some bronze. You can kind of see every color. If there's any blue poking through, like through here, I'm not a big fan of this in here, but oh, the Dutch pours, time is limited too. Time is of the essence, time is limited because the paint will start to dry, as paint tends to do. Okay. I'm calling it. It's done. I'm going to bring it down. It's going to get shaky. Warning. Fair warning. Get shaky. So, these are my feet. This is what we've got. I'm going to turn around and show you. So that's what we got. So was it a success? I don't know. I think I would have done things differently next time. I definitely made it harder for myself than I needed to, as I often do. But I think things turned out okay. It should be nice enough to hang up in the bathroom. We'll see how it dries. We'll give it a look and see, and hopefully it looks alright. My wife likes it, and we can hang it up in the bathroom, or as I like to call it, Studio 2B. So I don't have a name for it. I'll probably just name it Bathroom Piece. I don't know. There are parts I like, there are parts I don't like, but all in all, it's my baby. I created it, so we'll bring it into this world, and we'll be enjoying it in our bathroom. So anyway, y'all have a great day.